Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. So we just started getting some big planes coming in, and there's been some comments around adding additional exits here. Thank you so much for your comments, and if just for your information, if you want to support the channel, that is a pretty good way of doing it. Leaving a comment, hitting the like button, and subscribing to the channel if you've not done so already. So I agree. I think if we do in fact add an extra exit for the runway somewhere over here, that would be good. Though I need to double check where exactly it would be good for the medium ones to go in, and I'm just seeing a little bird over there. Ooh, that would probably been close. So probably need to put in a little bit of a sensor of sorts over here. Not the sensor. What do they actually call it? A bird strike prevention device. These guys can give you additional flight capacity, by the way. Oh, actually, I think you upgrade it and add a bird strike prevention system. And where do we go about doing that? Somewhere over here, maybe. And maybe... Well, I don't want to... Let's do maybe somewhere over there. Something like that. So we've got a double bird strike prevention system in there. We'll also do a bit of an upgrade for some PAPI lights, which I believe, at the very least, we should be doing there and there. Yeah, so I think that should kind of do the trick. Okay, all good, all good. So we've got some PAPI lights. We've got that going on. What does it... Ooh, that's a bit of a... What does this actually do? It doesn't actually tell us. But anyway, there we go. So that's a bit of a connection there. We can add that additional exit, runway exit. It's this one. Let's deal with this first. Mayday, weight class medium, experiencing bird strike. How ironic. Fire truck assistance is required. Okay, so let's accept that. And we'll give them the medium class pop in right over there. Thank you. So that's coming in. Fire truck should be rolling out, I believe. To which one? Okay. Wow, that might be a bit of a distance, actually. Let's speed things up, see where it's going. Is it going to get here in time? Oh my. Oh my, what is that? Why? That's not quite right. I mean, it's straight through a fence into the water. That's not right. That can't possibly be right. So I'm thinking, I honestly thought that would have been the one. But in order to try and avoid that going forward, I think what we should be doing is probably running that through here and then up to the runway in some shape or form, really. I thought that would have been okay, but it seems like no. Similarly, we may then also need to do this one on this side. Well, at least these access points is okay. This one doesn't have one. So anyway, let's keep going. That's unloading this stuff. Oh, look at that. Is that a firefighter? Firefighter. I don't have any firefighter employees, to be honest. So I didn't hire any. So it's quite interesting to see that we've got some firefighters doing their thing over here, checking out the plane. But that's all good. All good. The other comment that I did receive that I thought was quite interesting. What is this? A service car shuttling ramp agents to remote stands was forced to leave service car stop without ramp agents. So we might be out of ramp agents. There's some ramp agents over there. We might be a little out of ramp agents. Yeah, so we might be out of ramp agents. I think there's a lot of staffing issues, and that's part of one of the comments we've received with regards to some of this suspicious baggage getting through, is that our staffing just isn't quite up to scratch. And I think it's probably right. I do think there's something funny with the staffing as it relates to multiple terminals. But anyway, one of the first things we can have a quick look at is if we go here to security officers. Some of them can be upskilled in terms of training, so I may just give everybody a bit of a round. So let's see who's like... Oh, that's definitely in need of a bit of a training. Let's drop that down a little bit. There's a bit of training that can go on over here and over there. Let's upskill our guys just a little bit more. Try and get them up to scratch as best we can. There's probably worth... Ooh, that's okay. It's okay, that's okay. Should be fine. I think we can just get everybody to max train, right? As a means of resolving or trying to resolve some of our suspicious baggage getting on. Ooh, this one needs a fair bit of training. Oh, that's, yeah, not too bad after being max trained. So we'll continue to just run through here, get everybody trained, properly trained. All of that, click, 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 click. Lots of clicking. Can max train a few more people over here. Right. This interface is really not the greatest. I mean, and having to just kind of go around clicking everything is also maybe not the best way of dealing with it. That one is max trained already. Come on, stop that. There we go, there we go. Ooh, there's a couple of trainings in there. So hopefully that kind of deals with it just a little bit. Now, if we add more security officers and we're saying, no, we want the best of the best. And we would like to do security officers, please. So let's hire that one. And we'll hire that one. And we'll hire that one. And if we grab a few more ramp agents, I think, we'll hire that one. Well, we're grabbing a few security officers. Now let's see about continuing to grab a few more ramp agents. But I think that's okay. So hopefully that'll balance things out a little bit, and more security officers should hopefully over time resolve our things a little bit more. Now, okay, it's in the middle of the night. Let's see what we can do over here. So this area, what I wanted to do here, can't quite remember, but what I wanted to do certainly is get some facilities in here. So as a first starting point, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a shop. And I think this kind of setup, like so, is about right. So if we do a shop area like so, and then what we can do is we can grab one of these guys at the edge over here. I think that should work. Do we do one on the other side also? For symmetry of sorts? Probably we don't need one. And then we'll grab ourselves a fair bit of this stuff. We can go all the way to the edge, I think. Just a little. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this. I want it to be fairly symmetrical. Yeah, that I think I like that. That's not a bad setup. Now, if we go and grab ourselves maybe something like this. No, that's not quite the one that I'm after. Maybe more. No, even that's not really nice. It's probably going to be something like this. And then if I just do a couple of them at the end over there. Maybe a few of them over there. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. So we'll do that. Open that up for business. Something that's not going to need us to do too much. Traveler's shop. Yeah, we're going to have to do a pick and fly or a bottle shop of some sorts, or maybe AS to go. What is that? The jewelry shop does well all the time. So, if we're going to have a lot of people over here, so let's sign up the jewelry shop and see how that goes. This is a decent setup for a jewelry shop. We do need to provide some decent flooring in here. Let's first do the other one on the other side. I want to be able to see all of that. Probably like so is going to be sufficient. Interesting, we're not quite center, right? We are not quite center. If you look, this side is wider than the other side because, obviously the offset of this. But I think it works nonetheless. works nonetheless. Now, let's see, what can we do in here? Now, something that I was kind of... We'll do something central, I think. So if we do the large one, fairly central, something like this, for instance. Okay. That should be doable. If we do then something like this... I'm going to try and make it reasonably, so something like that should be workable. If we do a nice long little stretch like this, maybe all the way to this area over here, something like that, and then we'll see about this. We'll provide ourselves something here, and all we'll do is we'll just try and run it in like so. Ooh, what was that? Guys, that wasn't great. Now, why is that not... it's not picking up the various zones. So I need to do the overlays here. So make that secure, make that international. That's fine. We'll do something like this. Now, let's grab some tons and tons of these display fridges. So we'll do like a couple over there. So that'll be the entry point. And we'll see if we can get something 3 wide over here. Get some display fridges over there and over there. Okay, something like that. Now what else can we do? We definitely need ourselves a little bit of a cooking station. Now, the cooking station can actually go down here. That's pretty good. What else do we have? Cooking stations are the ones that's pretty unique in that they want them. There we go. There's at least 3 cooking stations there. We can probably squeeze in a few more of these guys, and then we'll put some of these small things in here. Okay, so that's kind of a workable arrangement, I believe. So that should allow us to get at least a reasonable amount of things in here. Now, what we also need to do in this kind of context is provide something along the lines of some seating. I think that should be all good. Did we need like a stove? Can we add a stove? We could probably add a stove if we get rid of that thing, for instance. And then we'll just grab ourselves a bit of a stove. Right there. Excellent. So that actually works pretty well. Now, getting back to some seating arrangements, I was thinking probably a couple of square tables down here. Maybe just a few 2-seaters or something. And then what we'll do is we'll try and pack this in a little bit tighter on this side. So just something like that. I think that should be good. Now, in order to make this work, I'm thinking some seats like this. Yeah, and maybe that's about right. Well, what we'll do is let's do this. So we've got the 4-seaters and the 2-seaters, and then what we'll do is we'll do some more 2-seater stuff over here. There we go. So that should, all in all, work quite well. So let's do that. Start that off. Swift veg, maybe not. Wine. These things are... Let's do the bean. Let's grab the bean. The bean should do its trick over there. We'll accept a bit of a delay over here. So hopefully opening up here is going to be quite useful. How is this going? Didn't meet its sales target, so we do need a few more flights in here. Now, we're pretty close to getting it all sorted. So let's quickly look at our flooring. For the bathroom, I'm kind of tempted to just do something. No, that's going to be a little overwhelming. Just do the standard bathroom style. Through there. Through there. Why didn't that not take? Frustrating. It's a bit of a lag, probably. So we'll do a bit of this. Okay, now we need to get a little bit of flooring around, say, this item. So this is a jewelry shop, so something a little fancy like this. We'll do the trick quite nicely all the way around like that and like that, and then something central to it. Maybe one of these marble-ish styles. Something like that. There we go. That actually looks pretty damn awesome. Similarly, we'll do something on this side. Now, internally, I'm almost... Well, we'll square it off again. So I think it works quite well if you square it off with something. Now, we won't use the same thing. So let's try and run something like this around the edges. So if we do something like that... There we go. So we'll do that, something like that around the edges. Through the kitchen style area, we'll do a little bit of this. I like the idea of doing that. And then around, shall we do... What is some of these things? I don't even know what they are. Marble. This is all marble. Well, let's do a different style of marble. How would we say that works? Oh, that's not quite right. I must say I'm not a big fan of the... Well, actually, it's quite interesting. But I think what we'll do is we'll make sure to grab marble on all the edges. There we go. So now it's just kind of that internal area that looks a little bit different. That actually is not too bad. And we will come around and just fix that piece there. So that's all good. Now we've got that set up quite nicely. Now the rest of this... of course, what we'll need to do is, and I think I kind of like this style around the edges here. If we do all the way that way, all the way this way, and even up there and over here. Oh, and we need some flooring, of course. I mean, windows, flooring. Yeah, we need flooring. What we'll do in the inside of this is that. It's a little bit of a... Looks like a bit of a walkway over there. We can do a very similar thing on the other side. We've got some staff coming up this way. In order to do that, maybe what we'll do is add a bit of staffing right over here. So let's get a door. Just a very stock standard door. We'll open it up in there. With that door, and what I'll do is I'll just make sure it's a staff zone. The door itself is a staff zone, so hopefully we won't get anybody walking through there. I will give it the tile that we want. Now, similarly, we'll run tiles down here. So of course, what we have is we have this. We're spending a bit of time with getting it to look nice. That's kind of the idea, is just to make sure that in this series we're taking our time doing it as we go and making it look pretty all the way through. So there's a bit of time where there's not a lot that's happening, that we're kind of doing this kind of style of thing more so than anything else. Now, inside the terminal itself, I'm kind of thinking we just do the same style, right? Just running the other side of this as well. Again, with some stuff not actually happening. I don't actually mind running that up the edge there. Down there, over here, and we fix it. There we go. So something like that. And now we'll just do the finishing touches over here. There we go. Also running through here. No, we actually need to clean things up a little bit now that I think about it. Anyway, we'll run through down here, get all of this. Oh crap! I can't undo that. That was not the plan. That wasn't the plan. Now this is going to look funny, I think. Let's put this back. No, not there. Over here, we'll put that one back. That will work. Now, did we want to run this around the edges? I think we did. It's not too awkward over here, and we'll do this very same thing. Kind of over there. We'll run it around the edge there. On the other side, that's working in terms of how we set that up, so that's okay. And we'll just finish off these sections through here. So at least there is the ability to cross through there fairly comfortably most of the time. So that looks not too bad. It's not amazing, but it doesn't look too bad. Now we can also do a few things. This is the bean. So what I'll do is we'll just do something like that. The bean over here. And the other one was the Bellinger, I think. And what we'll do is we'll put that over there. Bellinger Jeweler. So that's all good. That works reasonably well. So we've got getting planes in here. That's not opened up yet. But we may as well start opening that up and then start looking into some other bits and pieces. Now let's quickly go over here, and as we open them up, we will need to at least, one of them is not, okay, so C2 is ready to go. So what we can do is we can open up C4 and C3, and we'll get that automated in terms of what's coming in here. Yeah, all of that. So C2 is the one that's not actually getting any flights. We'll have to come and look at what our delays look like. Oh, and we wanted to do, forgot about that. Let's quickly fix this. The other way around. Come on. What? How come? So this way. Yeah. That's what I'm after. There we go. So that's the kind of thing. Let's just see if we can get a medium flight to come in so we can... I would love for it to go like this, but that's not going to work. That's just not going to work. Unless you just do the normal one, where that's actually giving this guy a bit more of a chance. Let's try it. Let's pause it there and quickly get it all linked up. Because that may work. If it does, it's going to be awesome. I'd like to link it through there. Link it through here, of course. And this one needs to be exit only, please. So if that's the case, right, that is all connected, right? Right click to set custom. No, there it goes, working. So that's a big guy, so that's okay. I would like to check immediate. Ooh, that's another big guy. Wow. Now, can we get a medium flight to come on in? And I think it's not going to work here, though. Why is that saying it's closed? Oh, that was not a medium, was it? Anyway. That shouldn't be saying it's closed. We'll have to have a look at that. I'll accept it for now. C1 is late, so we'll double check that. It's probably a fueling thing, and we're probably out of vehicles as well. That's a medium flight, and it didn't quite make it. And it's a small medium flight. So we'll have to move it on over. Oh, even that one was very close to working, but didn't quite work. So I think if we do it something like this, it should do the trick. Believe it will. The big guys will never work through there, and then we'll get rid of the other one. So no need to worry too much about that. We'll get that in there, and we will swap it as an exit only. There we go. So now that should work. We'll check the next medium flight to come on in. Come on. All right, that would have been so good if that actually worked. Come on. This is a big airport. Where's my medium flights? It's getting to the end of the day. Our money is slowly recovering from this major construction that we did. And there's another piece of major construction that still needs to happen. Come on. We have runway lights? We should have, right? Convert. Add approach lights. Oh. Yes, it worked. Okay. Perfect. Did we add approach lights? Oh, yeah. Approach lights are added. In fact, there we go. Approach lights are on there. Now, what I'll do is I will clear this out and clear all of that out and get rid of these ones. Pathing. There we go. So the medium piece does work. So that's a way more efficient setup. What's this guy actually waiting for? Why is it waiting all the way over there? It could have easily done Okay, hang on. If I just put something in here that says, oh, actually, guys, this is a what exactly? A one-way that way? Will that actually allow it? No. It actually paths it all the way from the start. That is quite interesting. That is quite interesting that it's doing that. I didn't want to do that. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Let's go up here. Oh yeah. Why are you heading out that way? Oh, that's crappy. That's super crappy. I didn't like that. Don't worry about it. I honestly didn't want that to happen. That's not ideal. Because it's obviously pathing to here. That's the closest path. Otherwise, it's going to go up there anyway. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be all flustered by that. What I will do, however, is make sure that we connect this one up, and make sure that we connect that one up. And now we've got way more big flights. So we'll quickly go and have a look at whether we are coping with the big flights at the security terminal side of things. Pop down in here. No, we are not. So let's very, very rapidly open up more of these and hire a ton more of security guards. So hopefully we'll just open 2 of them, because I'm not sure we've got sufficient security guards available. We also need to do this. The things are a bit of a mess here at the airport. Let's hire some staff. Yeah, that didn't quite work out the way we wanted to. Security officers, please, and we'll open it up to a few more individuals. We'll hire that. We'll reject some of these. I'll hire that one, just so we get some people in here. Oh, that's horrendous. I'll open up all of them, and we'll just end up rejecting these, hiring the green ones. So that's an extra one that's open, so at least it's getting there. Hire that one, please. I do have to constantly check that the terminals are balanced, because for some reason the auto functionality is not doing a decent job. And even if I am manually moving them over, it's still a bit of a disaster, to be honest. That's a bit of a rejection right over there. So we've added a few more people. Hopefully they're coming on over. Let's have a quick look at our terminal pieces. So if I go here, right? Look at that number of security guards. It's completely irrelevant. We don't need as many over there. It's just randomly assigning them to the wrong side of things. So let's just make sure we're putting as many as we can to this side, and we'll try and balance out what we need. But we didn't need that many on that side. This one needs way more, and this one's open, and it's just not getting the guys over here. And this is closed again, so let's add a new contract in there. Something 3 stars maybe. Come on. Oh, Swift Veg actually. Oh, Valentino, go for it, Valentino. We don't have a piece there, so that's okay. Oh, no, another one is open, but that one's not quite ready. Let's add a little bit more queuing over here. We are seeing a few people coming to work here. That's good. One more, and then this will open as well. That's good. Let's go and get another round of staff procurements. Ooh, these guys are horrendous. I'll hire you, and I'll reject the 2 of you. Anybody else wanting to come and work here? Yeah, you're okay. Refuse, hire. I don't know. There's a few things that we still need to balance out. Ooh, look how busy this is. No, don't worry about it. We need more vehicles and things. Wow. Is this... there's too many people here. This needs to be bigger, because these ones... This is a bigger area. This area is not ideal, really. We could expand it a little. Don't worry about it. So that's all good. We can open this one up also and do another round of staff hiring, and that's where we will end this episode. Let's do that. Hire, reject, hire, reject, hire, reject, reject, and hire. That's good. Reject you, and then who do we have in terms of security? Let's get some training up to all of them, just making sure that we are sorting out everybody with regards to training. That's good, that's good. Getting our training nice and high, since we have to kind of hire people that we can't necessarily train up too much. There we go, train, train, train. Yeah, the clicking of training is not quite great, the mechanism for doing that. All of that's good. Let's do that. Yeah, all good. And one more sheet here, and that should be okay. So hopefully, yeah, now everything seems workable, though I don't see the fifth person here. But that should at least help out there. Let's have a look at what the situation is up here. Oh, it's not too busy. Not too busy at all. But our money should now, in fact, be starting to move on in a little quicker. Okay, guys, I will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.